positive because now you're able, you don't feel the urgency so much of battling the clock. I mean, now all of a sudden you approach it much like what you would early in a ball game. You're able to execute and do the things that you do well. And then just know that you got to get in a position to try to come away with some points. And, Justin Tuck looks to be down here. And he's going to get up, but that would be a huge blow if he's not able to play. I mean, he's such a force there in the middle.
Postseason history, Green Bay in overtime 2-1. Franchise history, the Giants 0-2, and that includes the famous loss in 1958, the championship game against the Colts and Johnny Unitas. Unitas led those long drives, tying to win, and it was fullback Alan Amici, Kenosha, Wisconsin, with a game-winning score in that one for the Colts.
The other part of this too, Joe, is when you say you wonder what Steve Spagnuolo's scheme is going to be. It's going to be pressure. I mean, one time, one play is all it takes, and if you blow coverage, I mean, the game's over.
2nd and 8. Packers with only 88 yards in the second half. Blitz coming from the Giants. Favre looking for Driver, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Webster. Corey Webster with the interception. He has taken over at cornerback for the Giants, benched after starting the first 3 games. And here he is with the biggest interception of his life.
Well, I tell you what, Spagnuolo brings linebacker blitzes. They come, and they block it up pretty good. I mean, you can see the protection that Favre has. The ball just is inside. I mean, that ball's got to be laid to the outside. You don't know how much of, was it a ball that just slipped out of his hand? Was it something that he wasn't expecting from Donald Driver? Whatever it was, Corey Webster jumps it. The guy who got benched in the middle of the season comes on strong here over the last 3 weeks.
Second interception of this postseason is Bradshaw, the rookie, carries it to the 30. So Webster getting congratulations. And the guy who, for a short time, wasn't even active, and the only contribution he was making was on special teams. Once Sam Madison went down, Webster was installed as the starter again and has played outstanding football this postseason.
Boy, it sure has. And now for the Giants, I mean, I think they got to try to move this football. I mean, we've already seen Lawrence Tynes has missed the last 2 field goal attempts. There's nothing certain, no matter how close they might get.
Another run by Bradshaw. He gets it to the 30. And now just shy of the 29. Picked up a yard and a half, and it is 3rd down. And they're back in that range here where they have been, where Tynes has not been able to connect.
I just think you have to throw the ball here and convert the 3rd down. I mean, I've got to believe that based on what's happened, if Lawrence Tynes is asked to come out here and attempt the field goal from this spot, he's not going to be doing it with a great deal of confidence.
This crowd is stunned, trying to make noise on 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Manning throws, and Bush made the play, tipped it away from Steve Smith. And now here we are again, 3rd time for Lawrence Tynes.
This was where they needed to go with the football, and just a pretty good job there by Bush in coverage. And Eli Manning had to throw it outside. The last thing you can do is afford to put the ball where it could possibly be intercepted.
And here we are again, 47-yard try, his longest attempt of the game. He has missed his last 2. And he sent the Giants to the Super Bowl. The kick is good, and the Giants are going to the Super Bowl. This one drew in beautifully for Lawrence Tynes. Good for 47. His third field goal of the night. Having to deal with the temperature, with the wind. And it drew right down the middle in the end for the Giants. And off they go to Arizona to take on the Patriots in Super Bowl 42. And what an unbelievable turnaround for Tom Coughlin and for the son of Archie Manning, who has stepped into the spotlight and now this postseason has not turned the ball over. Made some great throws on a tough night to throw it here at Lambeau Field here this evening. And he has taken the Giants, a wild card team, 3 road victories this postseason. Webster set it up with the interception. Now a 10-game road winning streak, and they're in the Super Bowl.
It's unbelievable what this team has been able to do. And Eli Manning, the way in which he has played, a guy that had been struggling for much of the season, has a great game at the end of the year against the New England Patriots, comes into the playoffs just spectacular in his ability to put the ball